Como.
Juventus were good in that first leg, but they'll need to play well again today. They certainly won't have an easy game here.
Really good challenge. And the old lady of Italian football going with this starting 11.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
And support available. Chances on. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
The replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
We're back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Axos Kakevi. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Opportunity it is. Well, what a stop that was. And over comes the corner. And it's all rather fizzled out. And saved by the keeper. And getting enough on the ball to steer it away. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Plenty of support here. That's a good-looking pass. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Chance maybe to use the counter-attacking ability to good effect. Oh, might be. Oh, reacted so quickly. Playing it in. Timed it pretty well. Decent contact, but not the required direction. Solanke. Oh, superb tackle.
Yeah, super stuff there.
Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. The start of the second half here in Turin tonight. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. It's a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. bad pass it was.
Well, not what he was looking for there.
Gabby. Now, who can he play it to? Will it be? It's come off the keeper. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Well, good idea. Must be. And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. Pedri. Not the pass he had in mind. And a brisk run. And covering tremendous ground here. Now what can they do from here? Surely! Oh, wow! Brilliant defending!
Well, I think that's just stopped a certain goal there.
Well, it could be on for him here. And not cleared away properly. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. And it'll be a throw-in for Juve. Plenty of support here. Opportunity it is. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Now sending it in. Not a time for cool heads. And giving the ball away. He's in with a chance. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant.
Well,
just
what I
watch this
think that
again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Solanke. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Maxence Kakere. Oh, read it really well. Jose Sao. That's a good-looking pass. Slight miscue in the final third. The referee's whistle, and it is official. The hosts are going to the final.
Well, those celebrations will be going on for a long...
Grazie mister, è un piacere averla ai nostri microfoni. Grazie ancora per il suo tempo.
Hi Joel, how you doing?
Benvenuti a tutti, possiamo cominciare con le domande. Direi che può bastare per...
The tension is palpable, and you can understand why. Two high-level sides about to face each other, and it's anyone's guess how this is going to end up. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And the focus is very much on Serie A, the top division here in Italy. How do you see it panning out?
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And the lineup for the home side. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Luka Modric plays alongside Adrien Rabiot in the centre of the park. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Yildiz. Intercepting it intelligently. And teammates around him. Chances on. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long.
Well, here we can see it again. It's a beautifully weighted ball behind the back line, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Rabiot. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Well, first of all, defensive negligence, but then magnificent goalkeeping, and still all even. And in by Luka Modric. And a firm punch. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Oh, could be an opportunity here. To take the lead. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. The big focus of attention in the papers ahead of this game surrounding Luka Modric. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very good player. But he obviously knows his own body and thinks he can't perform at his best anymore. I think he's made a brave decision.
Now a decent position. can he do with it now? It did look on for them, but not to be. And so it is, the first half story. Teams back in position, second half underway. Pedri. Nicely timed tackle. Modric, it might take a bit of teamwork. Rabiot. Well, plenty of live football coming your way right here on
they're in here,
EA TV.
Gary.
It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then through on goal, he just goes to power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Fofana. Intelligent threaded pass here. Can he put it away? Oh, they're not out of trouble. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Well, they've decided to make a change. And over it comes. Wasn't a great clearance. Takes it on. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Kevin Estupinian. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us. I hope very much you'll...
Oh, Derek, what a chance this is.
Can they cover up? Determined defending. Matteo Gabbia. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. A really good pass. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
They got everything right there.
And it's a quality pass. Pedri. And a goal here for Juventus. Surely theirs to lose now.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Salamakers. Now, Rabiot. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. And he's made headway. There's the goal. Surely now, that is that.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, but really the goalkeeper should never be exposed that easily. Great team goal, but woeful defending.
Modric. And now with Estupinian. A fine block. Well, now they have possession. Has a go. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what he's in! And getting enough on the ball to steer us away. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was concerned.
Siamo qui con il mister che ringrazio per aver accettato il nostro invito. Abbiamo finito. Grazie del suo...
We'll have a final forget there.
Well, thank you all for joining us. All right, take questions now. Okay, guys, we need...